Hi everyone. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Ari Trieger from Provision ISR's pre-sales department, and I'm excited to showcase Provision ISR special solutions for you today. Provision ISR offers tailored solutions ranging from advanced cameras to intelligent doorbells, uh, all designed to excel in specific tasks. In the next 45 minutes or so, we'll delve into how our specialized cameras and doorbell are designed to address specific challenges with precision and effectiveness. Whether it's for residential or commercial use, we'll uncover the capabilities of Provision ISR's special solutions. So let's begin. I'd just like to outline the topics that we're going to cover today, and we're going to kick things off with a look at our thermal camera, followed by an exploration of our LPR. Next, I want to introduce and dive into our latest doorbell innovation. And then I would like to look at our rainbow or color at night camera. After that, we're going to discuss our active deterrence cameras. And then finally, we'll dive into the features of our dedicated facial recognition camera. All right, so let's begin with our thermal. So our thermal camera lineup boasts a dual lens design, incorporating both thermal and optical lenses. When we integrate with our surveillance system, each sensor takes up a dedicated channel on the NVR or VMS. So a notable feature is the ability to configure DDA analytics simultaneously on both the thermal and optical sensors, which obviously enhances the system's analytic capabilities. Additionally, the thermal cameras come equipped with active deterrence features, delivering visual and audio alerts directly from the camera itself. We also provide a slot for an onboard SD card for onboard storage. And to further enhance visibility, the optical sensor is equipped with an IR or infrared, providing enhanced imaging capabilities in various light conditions on the optical sensor. All right, there are three primary uses of our thermal camera, and we're going to go through all three. So first is intruder detection. So our thermal camera obviously excels at identifying human or vehicle presence in darkness or at like adverse weather or harsh environments, enhancing security by enabling early intrusion detection. Then we do temperature monitoring or temperature control. Utilizing our thermal camera, we can accurately measure temperature variances in up to 10 designated areas within the and each area can be customized to establish specific rules and trigger reactions. This capability is crucial for identifying potential equipment malfunctions and various industrial and electrical applications, for example. Moreover, it serves as a proactive measure in preventing temperature increases in like refrigerators, contributing to a comprehensive approach to maintenance and safety protocols. Okay. And lastly, fire detection. Excuse me one second. So our thermal cameras, um, with their heightened sensitivity to heat, play a pivotal role in early fire detection. This capability is instrumental in minimizing damage and enhancing safety across diverse settings. So by swiftly identifying temperature anomalies, these cameras contribute to a proactive approach to fire protection or prevention, should I say, safeguarding both property and lives. All right, so well, I'd like to show you guys how I'd like to show you guys all three applications in action. Starting with intruder detection. So let's just play the video. So here we have a simple line crossing in a parking lot with a rule to detect humans from both directions. Notice the object box around the human and the analytic line turning red when the human passed the virtual line. Next, the cat walks past and we get no detection, which is obviously what we want. When the human walks back in the opposite direction, our line turns red, indicating detection. Ideally, it would have been amazing to showcase this using a perimeter or poor visibility environment to really show you the power of the thermal sensor. However, I could not get the footage in time. Next is fire detection. For this demonstration, we ignited a fire in a controlled environment to showcase the sensitivity and accuracy of our fire detection system. For reference, the camera is positioned approximately 20 meters away from the fire source. In the image on the right, observe the maximum temperature increase as the fire grows larger. This rapid rise in the temperature triggers our fire alert system immediately. And when the fire is extinguished, the maximum temperature decreases accordingly. As you can see, it's pretty sensitive, which is great. Lastly, we demonstrate temperature monitoring. We configured our camera to monitor our server rack with a rule to set a trigger once the maximum temperature exceeds 52 degrees Celsius. We'll time-lapse the footage and observe how the temperature steadily rises over time. As soon as it reaches the threshold, our trigger activates, in this case, sounding a siren and activating a strobe light to notify an IT manager. You clearly see the strobe lights working. All right, that's it for our thermal camera. I'd like to move on to our license plate recognition. So our license plate recognition cameras are purpose-built devices designed to detect and accurately day and night. While many individuals inquire about using standard IP cameras for this purpose, the answer is yes, but with significant limitations. So unlike conventional IP cameras, LPR cameras are engineered with high shutter speeds, specifically tailored to capture license plates on moving vehicles, along with specialized backlight compensation to effectively block out the glare from headlights. So standard IP cameras often struggle to capture clear license plate images in dynamic conditions, such as when vehicles are in motion or when headlights are illuminating the scene. So even in optimal conditions, where a standard IP camera manages to view a license plate, it lacks the ability to categorize the event as a license plate event for search purposes or to compare it against a database. ProVision ISR's LPR cameras not only excel in capturing plate data under challenging conditions, as well as speeds up to 70 kilometers per hour, should I note, but also store this information efficiently, facilitating searches of specific number plates and for access control applications. We have two types of LPR cameras, both 2 megapixel. However, the differences lie within the lens size. We offer a 2.8 to 12 more lens option with a recognition distance of around 15 meters. These are typically used for access control and parking lot management. Additionally, we provide a 7 to 22 mm lens option, typically used for street monitoring. Okay. We have recently launched a new range that is now NDAA compliant, has a 4 megapixel sensor, and features Wiggins 24 and 36-bit protocol, which is typically used with third-party access control controllers. So speak to your local distributors to see when those will be available in your region. Yeah, let's just discuss 3 typical access control applications for our LPR cameras using standalone small parking lot or standalone MVR and VMS. Firstly, our LPR cameras can operate standalone, handling the database management and gate triggers directly from the camera itself, so it doesn't need an MVR or a VMS. And secondly, if you pair it with a MVR or VMS. They're ideal for small or medium parking lot management scenarios where the database is now managed and gate openings are managed through the VMS or the MVR. Okay. For those of you who attended the VMS training, we would have seen some examples of parking lot management. Here are a few scenarios showcasing our LPR in action. We installed an LPR camera at the entrance of our parking lot, indicated on the top right camera. As the car approaches, the camera captures the license plate and compares it against existing databases, recognizes that the plate is on the allow list, and the rule is obviously to open the boom. We deployed the same scenario for exiting for seamless ingress and egress of the parking lot. Next up is road traffic monitoring. This footage was captured by our partner in New Zealand on a busy road. I've paused it here to showcase the live results. Even with high volume traffic, our cameras detect very well. Now let's observe the accuracy at night. I also want to pause to highlight how effectively the camera blocks out the car headlights. Also take a moment to appreciate the clarity of the image. Let's now just explore some installation examples. So here we have our LPR monitoring the street. Despite not being placed in the optimal height and angle, we still achieved very good results. Additionally, we have the LPR installed at our entrance boom, which is obviously used for access control purposes. Okay, let's look at the setup of our LPR in database management using our MVR. So now I'm just looking at the web GUI settings page, or more specifically the LPR detection page. Here we can draw our area and set rules like schedules and blocked areas. It's also very important to note that you need to set the plate region, and we give you an option to select a continent followed by obviously a country. Okay. Moving back to Israel. And then lastly, the plate size range is used to ensure that the camera detects the plate within a certain distance of the camera. So you can just play with those settings. Let's move on to the recognition settings. Here you can set rules for the databases based on recognition or recognized and unrecognized plates. And naturally, we want to be able to manage our database as well. So from within the MVR, we can add new groups, add new plates, and even edit existing records. So let's go and add a new plate. Or sorry, let's create a new group first. So we're going to call it sales. And then we can add a plate. We can add a plate manually, or we can also import a database of plates from Excel, which you'll see shortly. And if you want to add an Excel database, just go add bulk, and then you can import Excel as well. Okay, so now that we've created a new group and a plate record, let's go back to the recognition setup. We can add additional successful recognition tabs in case you have multiple databases, let's say with different schedules and triggers, and we need to add specific database groups to specific successful recognition tabs. So yeah, we're going to add the sales, like the sales group that we just created, and then we can set a schedule only during the week, whereas maybe the director or the boss can have full access all the time. So that would be the reason why to create additional successful recognition tabs. Okay, then searching for license plates is very simple. I think I have demonstrated this on the app and the MVR and the VMS. This time I'm logged into the NVR. Simply go to the analytics search, define our date range, select our type, select recognition, and then we're going to hit search. All the results appear on the right of all the captured plates during. Even search for partial plates. So all plates with the sequence 1, 2, 3 will appear, as you can see. And then we can click on the 3 dots to review the snap details and hit play to obviously play back the footage. I'm just going to slow it down here because the cars are moving fast, just so you can get a true reflection of the captured, or when it got captured. Okay. Hand side over here, we have our timeline where we can back up very easily. We simply drag on the timeline to select the time period, and then we're going to drag, select backup, choose our backup path. We've got multiple storage devices, or you can create folders, and then we can either backup encryption or non-encryption. So that was a lot to cover, and I hope I was clear and accurate with my explanation, and that brings the end to LPR. I would like to move on to our new doorbell. So as manufacturers specializing in CCTV, the logical step for us was to integrate a camera into access control. So we're thrilled to announce the recent launch of our innovative doorbell. Let's dive right in, because despite its small and compact size, the doorbell packs a powerful punch with a wealth of feature-rich attributes. But to begin with, the device can seamlessly connect to the Cam2 app by scanning the QR code located at the back of the doorbell. Right, our doorbell incorporates cutting-edge face detection technology. So when paired with a face recognition enabled MVR, it transforms into a sophisticated face reader access control device. Human detection capabilities. The doorbell notifies users of any activity near its vicinity. This feature can be scheduled to alert during specific times, such as typical sleeping hours or after hours in office environments, for example. Okay. Beyond this traditional role, the doorbell serves as a comprehensive intercom with two-way audio. So users can even personalize auto-response messages as well. Functioning as an IoT device, the doorbell allows users to receive calls and access live feeds from anywhere at any time. The doorbell supports various protocols, including RFID and MiFi for access control card access, Wi-Fi for wireless internet connectivity, and easy integration as a reader with any Wiegand-compatible access control controller. Users have the flexibility to use the doorbell as a standalone device, as mentioned, with all its functionalities managed through the Cam2 app. Or we can connect it to an MVR to function as an additional camera, and as mentioned earlier, a facial recognition access control device if paired with the face recognition enabled MVR. Let's dive deeper into the doorbell's components now. So firstly, the camera boasts a 2 megapixel resolution and features an exceptionally wide lens. It is accompanied by a built-in speaker for clear visitor communication and a call button to ring the app. All right. The device includes an SD slot or SD card, allowing users to store snapshots and videos if utilized as a standalone device. Alternatively, when connected to an MVR, the onboard hard drive can obviously be utilized. Positioned near the center of the device is the RF reader, facilitating access card swiping for entry. Connectivity options are abound, allowing the device to be linked via DC, PoE, or Wi-Fi. This flexibility enables users to draw 12-volt power from a nearby source while easily connecting to Wi-Fi for seamless communication. Alternatively, provide PoE by running a cable from your closest PoE-enabled switch. For added convenience, the device offers a direct connection for a door lock. This facilitates the straightforward attachment of a magnetic lock, gate motor, or any 12-volt device. Additionally, users can easily integrate an exit button directly into the doorbell as well. And to enhance security, we can connect a sensor to the device to receive notifications if the door is left open. So with its compact design, the device is obviously feature-rich, simplifying installations and offering installers a range of solutions. Versatility is a key attribute, making the doorbell suitable for various settings, whether in an office or at home, with limitless options for use. Excuse. The features again, because there were quite a few and it was quite fast, so we'll just go through it quickly. Again, just to remind you, we've got a 2-megapixel wide lens camera. We have the facility for an SD card with a maximum size of 256 gig, and obviously we've got a speaker which obviously assists with the two-way audio. What we didn't discuss is the ability to add on chime extenders. So basically, we can connect chimes using radio frequency, more specifically the 433 megahertz, or similar to your gate remote or remote control. And the reason why this is handy is because maybe you have some staff at home, or you got people at home that need to understand or need to know when a person has arrived, but you don't necessarily want to be able to give them access to open the gate. So this will assist in that type of scenario. Our connectivity is obviously Wi-Fi, PoE, and DC. The system, or the doorbell, is packaged with 3 pre-programmed RFID tags in the box. Obviously, you can add more. We've got connectors for Wiggins, so for external becomes an external reader on an external access control device or system. Door contact sensor, so if, for example, the door's left open for X amount of time, you can obviously be notified. We've got our door unlock connection directly on the device as well. And lastly, we got our door lock opening try contacts for mag lock or gate motor or garage, whatever you want to trigger. Okay. So the doorbell provides a comprehensive set of notifications alerts to enhance security and obviously user awareness. It promptly informs users when an authorized person opens the door, all right? When connected to a face recognition MVR, it notifies users when an authorized face has been recognized. Additionally, the system notifies users when an unauthorized face is recognized. Detection of tampering with the doorbell triggers an immediate alert, which is extremely, what's the word? It's necessary for this type of device that will typically sit outdoors. The doorbell obviously will alert users when someone rings it. In the case of the door being left open, the user can receive a notification to address the situation. The system is obviously equipped to detect human presence and motion, offering further layers of security. Furthermore, the users are promptly notified if the device goes offline. So just a reminder that all these notifications are coming through to our Cam2 app. Okay, let's move on to our Rainbow. So our Rainbow camera series is furnished with highly sensitive sensors that enable the camera to deliver color image seamlessly during daylight hours. In instances of inadequate ambient light, the camera activates its built-in white light system, ensuring a continuous supply of full color image even at night. The Rainbow series is available in both dome and bullet camera configurations, seamlessly integrated into our comprehensive range of products that span from low-end to high-end solutions. And when we couple with our analytics, it becomes a formidable solution catering to a wide range of scenarios. It is important for me to highlight that we offer two types of rainbow solutions. So a rainbow camera with a white LED light and our hybrid illumination solution featuring both IR and white LED light illuminators. You may ask yourself, why would I need IR illumination on a color at night camera? Does that not kind of defeat the purpose? Well, the activation of white LED lights for color at night imaging can pose challenges, especially in installations facing sensitive areas, for example, bedrooms or hospital wards, where minimizing disturbances is crucial. Additionally, in scenarios requiring camera discreteness, the visibility of the white LED lights may be undesirable. So to address these concerns, we've introduced the hybrid technology. Enabled by default in inadequate ambient light, the camera operates in IR illumination mode, ensuring discretion in sensitive areas. However, the system will automatically switch to white LED mode, facilitating color at night functionality if triggered by analytics. Okay, this intelligent adaptation enhances both privacy and inconspicuousness in diverse. I must just state again, it's crucial to emphasize that activating the hybrid illumination is entirely optional. That's a side of rainbow camera versus a conventional IR camera. The first thing that catches your attention is the immediate color difference, clearly, compared to the building and the road colors on the left to those on the top right video. Here's another example from one of our parking lots. Pay attention to the license plates and observe the lady in yellow as well. Clear difference. For me, most impressive are the trees in the background. And it's worth noting that this footage was captured at 10 p.m. at night. So imagine being able to provide color footage at night to investigators with such clarity of color, describing individual attributes feels akin to watching video feed during the day with investigations. Okay, that's it for our rainbow. Next is our smart alert or active deterrence cameras, which we also call smart alert. So our smart alert active deterrence cameras are designed to deter unwanted visitors by activating visual and audio alerts on the camera. A perfect solution for perimeter monitoring or areas where deterrence is of utmost importance. The ProVision ISR active deterrence cameras offer advanced analytics for detecting humans and vehicles, providing proactive surveillance solutions. They're equipped with a strobe light for immediate visual alerts. These cameras are also built or feature built-in speakers for customizable alerts. Users can also utilize the camera's integrated microphone and speaker for two-way communication in real time. The convenience of a single button in our Cam2 app allows for seamless control, enabling and disabling the deterrence alerts. So this means that if you want to bypass the alerts, meaning the actual the visible and audible alert on the camera itself, but still be able to record the event on the MVR, you have that ability to bypass that and still be able to maintain and keep the record of the event. Okay. The cameras boast an impressive IR light range reaching of minimum 40 meters in the dome models and 60 meters in the bullet models. Moreover, the alarm out connection can be triggered by analytic events, and an alarm in serves as a potential trigger, providing comprehensive functionality for enhanced security applications. And lastly, all active deterrence cameras have face detection capabilities. Seen an active deterrence camera in action. I've put together a quick video of a simple human detection based on line crossing in our showroom, with the trigger being light and siren on the active deterrence camera itself. As the human is detected, here he comes here. It obviously activates a very bright light and a loud siren. Also, just so you're aware, you can customize the brightness and duration of the light, as well as customize the sound level and duration of the siren, or customize message if set up. Thanks your attention so far. Got a couple more topics to go. So the face recognition camera, this camera is not applicable in Europe due to GDPR regulations. However, the rest of you should be aware of our dedicated facial camera. We offer this camera in both dome and bullet housing options. Both cameras feature special white LED illuminators designed to enhance facial features, resulting in more accurate recognition results. Apart from the housing shape, the main difference between them lie in the additional features. The bullet cameras boast two-way audio capabilities and onboard alarm I/O ports, whereas the dome cameras provide one-way audio and lack I/O ports. Sorry about that. Both models have impressive capabilities, capable of detecting up to 10 faces and recognizing up to 3 faces per second. Sorry. Our bullet face recognition cameras are versatile and can operate standalone with built-in database management of up to 10,000 faces, including allow and block lists. They also come equipped with alarm outputs for door openings or any 12 volts trigger. Both the bullet and dome cameras seamlessly integrate with our MVRs and VMS. Okay, so typical installations, or typical applications, should I say, for our facial recognition cameras. Number one and most obvious is access control. Number two is attendance control. So our cameras, or attendance control, is when our cameras can detect and recognize a face, be able to give you information such as when an employee arrived, when they left, if they didn't arrive, etc. Tracking by face, for those of you who joined our VMS and MVR and analytics seminars, I showed you e-mapping. We can do tracking by face via e-mapping with face recognition cameras, or face detection and recognition cameras.
Welcome, Karen.
Also can be used for VIP greetings, which obviously, if you heard that, we can give a customized welcome message and text message to a VIP client when they walk into an establishment. As a standalone first by logging into the camera's GUI. So let's log in, go to config, and from here we can manage databases. So we're just going to go to the face comparison setting, and from here we can manage databases. It's easy to add a new person and select an image from our PC as we logged into the web GUI. So we're going to add myself as an example very quickly. We add to an existing database. And then we can also adjust schedules and set up our detection area as well, directly from the camera. And I would like to show it to you in action now. And I'd like you to notice the object detection boxes around the faces only. Here we come. So this is due to the fact that the camera is specifically designed to detect faces. So the object box is around the face. Now let's go and review the results on the camera. First, we'll look at all captures and their recognition results against the databases. Red indicates unrecognized, while green indicates recognized. So as you can see, I added myself to the database, so I'm recognized. If the camera is fitted with an SD card, we can also play back the footage directly on the camera. Okay, I would like to move on to operating the face recognition camera via or with an MVR. For this example, I'm logging into the web GUI of the MVR. We'll also use the settings page. Here we can select our camera. So obviously we want to select our facial recognition camera. And then we're going to select the type of analytic we want to set up, which is face detection. And then we can set up our face detection rules. It's worth noting the similarity of the setting page to that of the LPR camera. Additionally, within the recognition settings page, we have tabs for successful recognition and unmatched faces. Moving on to the database within the MVR, we can add faces from an external device or from our snapshot gallery. The snapshot gallery contains images of faces detected on our face detection enabled cameras. So we're going to add it from an external device. In this case, and now we're going to go add from our snapshot gallery. So we're searching the camera from a predefined date. We can select the face we want to add. We can give the person a name, and we can add them. Okay, let's observe it on action on the NVR. Remember, I'm logged into the GUI of the NVR. So please bear in mind that the live view image qualities will be default substream. How the recognition results appear live within our smart snapshot gallery on the live view page. It even gives you the match percentage on the snapshot, smart snapshot gallery. Okay, searching for events, we go to analytics, select the face. We can choose from a database, or we can search the whole group. We can hit search to review the results. Or first we can preview the results, and then we can hit playback to view the result. Sorry, and we can watch a snapshot of it. Notice now mainstream, and you'll notice now that the playback is also mainstream as well. Okay. Burglar alarm. So burglar alarm, what we're trying to do here is we're trying to connect an alarm or any alarm panel to the MVR using simple input and outputs. Okay. Then we want to utilize the ProVision ISR DDA cameras as your detectors. Then no triggers will happen when the alarm is in a disarm state. Use your native alarm app, keypad, remote, whatever system or method you use to arm your alarm, use that to arm the system, and only receive alarm activations alarm is obviously in an armed state. So basically what we're saying here is connect an alarm panel to an MVR using the IOs, use our cameras with our analytics as your detectors. Control the alarm as you would with a keypad app, however you used to. But the advantage here is obviously using smart AI as your inverted bracket sensors. Okay. Obviously, you can connect to a response company if you'd like. As well as the Arm Response Company, you as the user can get the benefits of receiving the standard notifications from the NVR, as well as push notification to obviously do or for instant visual playback and or live view. So that, as you can see, there's many advantages to this. Main advantage is obviously the smart AI to minimize your false alarms. It's a cost-effective solution for clients who want both alarm and CCTV working side by side, because the cameras serve dual purpose. And for the end user, the visual notifications for clarity regarding the alarms is priceless. So I hope you understand that and get the point of why it is a viable solution for you or for your clients. And that concludes our presentation. And I just want to thank you for joining us today. I hope you found the session insightful and informative. I trust that you now have a deeper understanding of our solutions and how they can be tailored to meet your needs across various applications. Should you have any further questions or require assistance in implementing any of our solutions, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. Once again, thank you for your time and your trust in Provision ISR. Cheers.